Yo, what is up guys? Today I want to present to you guys my RPK Warzone 2 build that I always use during Warzone matches. Not multiplayer matches, because if you use this during multiplayer matches you're like insane. Anyways, let's get straight to it. Alright, to continue, I would use the Polarfire S, which contains sound suppression, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Because with that recoil smoothness, you won't be like missing too many shots, you won't be getting too much recoil, and that's why I love this. The damage range, you'll have that perfect amount of range for Warzone that you'll be hitting your enemies from afar, and then the sound suppression, so you'll like stay off the mini map from your enemies. For the underbarrel, I would like to use F-Tag Reaper 5.6 because of that hipfire accuracy and that recoil stabilization. That way if an enemy comes to you, you'll be able to like, if you're like can't aim that fast, then just hit fire and hopefully you'll hit all your shots. I don't always count on it, but recoil stabilization though, like you'll be able to like have less recoil than ever before, and you'll be hitting all your enemies like straight up to their head if you got that aim though. The next thing I enjoy using for ammunition is the 7.62 high velocity because of that bullet velocity. But even though like it decreases the damage range, you'll like if you have your gun leveled up, you'll be able to tune it just like a good amount that this would not matter. But for the pros though, the bullet velocity like that's good. It will increase the damage against your opponents for Warzone. Count on it, believe me, please. The next thing I like to use for my RPK is the rear grip, which is the true tag grip. Reason is because the sprint to fire speed and the aim down sight speed, because the aim down sight speed is going to make you aim quicker and making you like more faster than your opponent. And then the sprint to fire speed will like, in case you get caught like in sprinting, like you'll be able to like stop sprinting at just the right time to fire to your enemy before they even catch your ass or blow your ass. But like that's why I like the true tag grip. I would prefer this out of any of these grips. None of these grips have what I'm looking for. That's why I say true tag grip is your way. And last but not least, the best thing to use for the optic I say is the Aim Op V4, because it's like not too big, but it's also not too small, and the reticle is just right for you. You'll be able to hit your opponents from far range to close range. I enjoy this reticle. I mean, although this is personal preference, you can do whatever you want here. I enjoy the Aim Op V4 since that's what I've been using with my M4 like for the past few days. Although I'm just testing it out, but like I say, I would recommend this. Although it's not like my job to like tell you what to do. Now it's time for the weapon tuning. In order to weapon tune your gun, you gotta like reach the max level for your gun. As you can see, I did that with my RPK and I was able to weapon tune it. So what I would do for your weapon tune muzzle tuning is for recoil, I would say go for like recoil smoothness on the left side more than the aim down sight speed, because like you'll be able to like progress your aim down sight speed through the other weapon tunings, and with the recoil smoothness you'll be able to control your recoil and it's not going to be going all over the place. So you'll have like a literal beam and you'll be good during your Warzone fights. Now for the ammunition tuning, I go all the way up for damage range, because normally when you play Warzone you're going to be far away from your opponents, and that is why I would suggest the damage range, because you're going to be shooting from afar. Because always, like if you ever got blown up, your secondary should always be like a Fennec or one of the sidearms with dual wheels, because if you don't have that and you have like two far range guns, you're not winning any fight, bruh. Like it's just like facts. Tell me a fact. And then for the bottom part, recoil steadiness and bullet velocity, I go for medium on that, because, well, not really medium, I go more towards bullet velocity, but I don't put too much bullet velocity, so I still have a little bit of that recoil steadiness whenever I shoot my gun. Now for the true tag grip, which is in the rear grip section, I would go for like, I really didn't like go for medium, but like I mostly go towards aiming idle stability and recoil steadiness. Reason that is because like I already have enough aim down sight speed, so like I want to add more recoil steadiness, so then that way my gun can be a little beam and I won't have so much recoil. But I also put like a good amount, so then I have that little bit of aim down sight speed, And then for the sprint to fire speed and aiming out of stability, I put like a little bit of sprint to fire speed just because I might need it whenever I'm in a fight. But aiming out of stability is something I do want whenever I'm in like a long range gunfight. And then the last attachment to weapon tune is the optic. For this, I go straight down, well not straight down, but a little bit down to aim down sight speed, but not too much, so I still have that flinch resistance. And since I'm using this in Warzone a lot, I mostly put, for like eye position, I put this all the way at far because I'm never gonna use this up at close. This would be like my far range gun, and for close range, it would be like a Fennec or dual wheel pistols. But that's like personal preference. Do whatever you want. I mean, the optic, as I said before, the optic can be a personal preference. You can choose whatever you want. I like this optic, so I went with it, and like it never failed me once. I recommend it. I think it's top number 1. You guys should test it out in like the firing range. Anyways, that's gonna conclude our weapon attachment build. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and comment and share this video, as it does support me to my journey of being a content creator. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this gun in Warzone, and peace out.